welcome to the show, Tony. Thanks for coming out and joining me on this show. How are you doing?
First of all, thank you for having me, and glad to be here.
Fantastic.
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Starting to enjoy the summer here.
I was going to say, it's a bit warm today, isn't it? It's training today?
Yeah, it's getting a little warmer now, but I mean, training was good. It's early in the morning, so it's not super hot.
Fair. Yeah. Cool. At least they're looking after you on that side of things. So I just want to obviously go through quite a few questions with you, just about getting to know yourself. So what we call getting to know DCYou. We've had a fair few of the players on who've gone through these questions, and you're one of the few who've had advance notice of the questions. So my first question to you is, how long have you been a professional soccer player for?
This would be my 7th professional season.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice. And enjoyed every season so far?
Every season's been great.
Yeah. Fantastic. And obviously you've been at DC, was it last year you joined us?
Yes.
And if I remember rightly, it was around about sort of the deadline day.
Yes.
Yeah. What was that like on getting transferred to a new team around that sort of time?
I think there's a lot of mixed emotions. You know, you're kind of excited because you're getting to a new club, and there's a lot of things going on. But it's not the first time it happened to me. Getting signed right at the deadline.
Okay.
So it's nice, and it's a special thing. Just happy to be a part of the club and happy to be here.
Yeah. So for you, what's that special thing about DC United?
I think DC has a big history. A winning history, lots of culture.
Yeah.
And when I first came into the league, obviously DC, you would hear about them. And now to be a part of the organization, I think it's something special to be able to represent DC United, represent the city, and be in front of an amazing crowd.
Yeah. So kind of the next thing about, obviously you came over to DC United, your squad number, which is 93?
93.
Any particular reason for using number 93?
Well, my first number is already taken. I usually always go with 15.
Okay.
Because it was the day that I was born.
Yeah.
And 93 being the year that I was born, so
yeah.
Hence the 93.
That was the kind of thing I was assuming it was, but you've got to get that confirmation before you do anything like that. So let's have a look. So kind of moving into sort of just getting to know you yourself. Mm-hmm. If you could play alongside anyone, whether it's from the past or from the present, mm-hmm. who would it be and why would you choose that player?
I would love to play with Sergio Ramos, to be honest.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've looked up to him for so many years now, and the player he is, the career he's had. I feel like I could still learn a lot from him.
Yeah.
I could learn so much, and just being able to experience that. I think every soccer player knows that when you have somebody that you can look up to, I think you're winning no matter what.
Yeah.
And then overall, good experience, and then good.
Yeah. And is there anything about his particular style of play that you enjoy watching?
Yeah. He's very aggressive.
Yes.
He's aggressive.
Sometimes a little bit over the line, but yeah.
But I think that's what characterizes him as a player. That being aggressive, not shying away from battles, and I think that's one of the things I like doing too. So I think that's why I like him so much.
Fair. And then just kind of into your kind of little bit about your history is obviously being a soccer player. What made you go down that career choice? What was it about soccer that you thought, actually, I'm going to be able to make a career of it?
I think this was, ever since I was a kid, soccer was a part of our family. It was our culture. We had friends, family, my uncles, my dad. It was always, for me, it was a ball. It was never a toy, never a car, never nothing else but a ball.
Yeah.
I started playing when I was 6 years old, and after that, I grew up playing club, high school, college, and then it was early on when I knew, even high school, when I knew I wanted to, make a career out of soccer.
No, I mean, you've done so far well so far. Obviously, been in your 7th season, so, and to be fair, you've been very impressive in a lot of the appearances that you've made for the club. So I thank you for being such a good player. So outside of soccer, though, what do you tend to do? Have you got any particular hobbies? I know we've got Julian, who is a golfer, and obviously Steve as well, who plays golf. Is there anything that you tend to do outside of the game?
Yeah, so I do a lot of reading, writing.
Okay.
I know it sounds more like of a mellow hobby, I guess, type of thing, but I also started my own brand.
Okay.
Yeah. So I started as a hobby. It recently just started, but I mean, it's something, that I get excited doing, and it helps with my creativity. So
yeah, nice.
It's something nice to
So
do.
is there anything out there that people can look at just yet, or is it something you're just slowly building up?
It's out now. I have my own page, slowly creating my website and things like that. So
nice, very nice.
We'll have to getting up there. Yeah,
have to keep an eye out for that one. And then just a little bit more of a bit of a wild and wacky one question, which is, if you were stranded on a desert island and you could only pick one music album that you had to you could only listen to, what would it be, and why would it be that album?
This is funny. I think everybody that knows me, I would pick a Bad Bunny album.
Okay, yeah.
It's called Yo Hago Lo Que Me Da La Gana.
I've seen Claudia share that on socials before, yeah.
Yeah, he's just a super, for me, inspiring person. Very, very unique in everything he does, and everything he, his music is very relatable, at least to what I've gone through things in my life. It's definitely an album I would have on repeat if I was stuck on it.
Nice. You were very quick with that. You knew exactly straight away. I mean, it's one of those things where I think Russell, when I had him on, was like, well, what would you have? And I was like, and I still don't know to this day what I mean, my range of music and taste is quite wide, to say the least.
Yeah.
I'll go from rock to drum and bass and all sorts of. And kind of the last question in terms of getting to know you yourself a little bit. What, for the fans out there, what is one thing that they don't know about you? I mean, you've told us you've got a brand now, so you can't use that anymore.
Yeah. One thing about me that people don't know, I think this is a hard one. I don't know. I think in terms maybe of personality, maybe I think sometimes people characterize me for what I look like on the field or my attitude on the field. Maybe sometimes I can be aggressive or whatever it is, but I think outside I consider myself a big teddy bear.
Oh. I don't think I've ever had anyone admit that they think they're a little bit of a teddy bear.
I'm a little soft.
So you're a little soft with it.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, there really isn't. No, not at all. But that's thrown me a little bit, that one. Flipping heck. Cool. So we're going to move on to some of sort of quick fire questions. So quick answers.
Cool.
This or that. So first thing is, do you prefer Ronaldo or Messi?
Messi.
Nice. That's actually been sort of 50-50, that one. Would you rather beat the Red Bulls or win the MLS Cup?
They're both super sweet, but I have to go with winning the MLS Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And beating the Red Bulls on the way to it as well.
Yeah.
We actually quickly spoke about it before recording, but soccer or football?
Football.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people tend to go with football. It's weird in the UK, even though soccer is an English term, we invented it, we hate using it.
Yeah.
But and I was speaking to with Rory earlier, it's one of these things in the UK, we have actual TV programs called Soccer Saturday and Soccer AM, yet we still complain about the terms. It's just like, we don't complain about the shows. Very strange. And next one is shutout or clean sheet?
Shutout.
Oh, okay.
Shutout is aggressive. It's like,
But clean sheet is tidy.
Yeah, I'm more of a shutout type of guy.
I mean, yeah. Then, and the last one of this is, would you rather score that Wayne Rooney goal that he scored against Orlando from our own half here at Audi Field, or would you rather score a mazy, messy run?
I've seen a lot of messy goals, and I think I'd have to go with one of his amazing runs, especially the one where he starts at half field, takes on 5-6 guys. I think that's an amazing goal.
It is, yeah, definitely. Cool. That's it for the quickfire stuff. The last section, which is your point of view about your teammates. So the first thing is, who's got the worst taste in music?
The worst taste in music, huh? I feel like it's a lot of the same guys playing music in the locker room, so I have to give them credit. I like a lot of the music they're playing. You know, it's very diverse. A lot of English, Spanish. They mix it up, so I don't really think anybody has bad taste in music. To be honest.
Fair. I think that's the first time that no one said anyone. So
maybe I'm too nice, but
you're that teddy bear. Okay, so who is the biggest joker in the locker room?
The biggest joker. I think Taxi, since he came in, I think that guy just gives us something to laugh about every day. Yeah,
and I've heard that a lot today about Taxi, is the fact that he is very fun to be around. And going on the opposite side of that, who's the most serious in the locker room?
Serious? Good question. I don't think we have a serious person.
Really?
Yeah, I think
the serious guys have gone then, because the previous ones was like Felipe was quite serious apparently. But he's obviously now moved on.
Yeah, he's not here. I think our locker room is pretty vibrant. There's no one that's super serious. I would say the young guys sometimes, because maybe they were shyer when they were coming in, but they're not shy at all. They're not serious, and I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, who's got the worst fashion sense?
Worst fashion sense.
Now, you see the clips and you see the pictures come out on socials as the games go in, and you see a few questionable outfits coming through. And that's it. You've got good fashion sense, I have to say.
Thank you.
You always seem to look pretty on point.
Thank you.
I've got an idea who I think has got the worst fashion sense.
I want to hear yours.
Griffin.
Oh my God!
Yes.
Sorry, Griffin. If there's one guy I'd pick on, it'd probably be Griff.
Yes. Yeah, Griff and Ted.
Yeah, Ted.
When I see them come out, and it's just like these shirts, and it's just like, okay, you're like a teenager. You're like dad outfits.
Yeah.
So.
I couldn't agree more.
Sorry, Griff. Right. Okay. So. Kind of the last thing. Actually, no. We'll do one more about the fashion. Who's got the best fashion sense?
The best fashion sense, easy one for me.
Yeah.
Nigel.
Because he's got the chain.
And Nigel just everything that man wears look nice. Nigel's just different. He's different. That's my boy, man. I think I choose Nigel.
Yeah. I think for me it would have to be John Kempen. He seems to look quite sharp on match day.
Yeah, he's a classy man. He's more of the, the suit for game day. So I give it to him too. Yeah,
yeah,
it's good.
Who's the worst dancer?
The worst dancer?
Because again, I've seen clips on social media of people dancing in the locker rooms when you've celebrated a win. And it's been, I've asked a few times.
I don't know if I've seen anybody dancing.
No?
To be honest. I don't think so.
The ones that have been mentioned so far is the young kids. Like Griffin, again, sorry mate, and Moses. Apparently Moses has no dancing skills whatsoever.
Maybe. I haven't seen him dance, but
get him to dance tomorrow now.
I'm not the greatest dancer either, so I'm not one to judge.
I can't imagine Donnie being a good dancer either, being the height he is.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you never know. He could probably surprise you, though.
To be fair, you never know. Might pull out the worm or something like that, No, obviously this is quite short and sweet, but that's the end of the questions there for you. I know we got a game tomorrow against Toronto. So I just want to say good luck for tomorrow. And hopefully you'll bring the 3 points. I will score plenty of goals.
Thank you. I hope so. We're counting on it. We're excited for tomorrow, and we're gonna come out with a victory.
Yeah,
we will.
Yeah,
it's our game.
We need it.
We are.
Yeah, awesome. I like the positivity. It's just like,
absolutely.
We need it. No, we're definitely doing it.
Definitely
doing it.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you, Tony, for taking that time out to come on, and good luck for tomorrow.
Awesome. Thank you for your time.
Cheers.